Well, the Navy's been incredible. The job they did is like a wall of steel.
Get out! Go! I'm not supposed to be in these.
Not.
How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. Sorry. How's it? Aloha everyone, it is Thursday, May 7th, and a little vlog, a little news. First, let's get a little love into the action. Just remember, all we need is love. So, Mother's Day is coming up this Sunday. We're going to do something on this Saturday, so we'll see if everyone gets together. And that might explain why I feel like I'm under the curse of the narcissist one. I'm sure there's a evil spirit conjuring bit with that one, because I'm a target. And anyways, that's a whole different story. I'll just leave it at that. I'm not supposed to. God. Anyways, yeah, unexpectedly too. It's not like I'm expecting it and I'm self-fulfilling prophecy. It's just like everything's going wrong, and that was supposed to come over, and they didn't. They flake out. So, anyways, gosh, that's like stepping in the La Brea tar pits there. So now, vlogging news. Okay, vlog Sunday. Yeah, it's Mother's Day, but we're gonna do something on Saturday, so it's like a little preparation. And speaking of preparations, I had to do my mom's taxes again because she got the big thing coming in, so she's in a tax bracket that's like, I think it's like about 20%. So she has to pay kind of a lot, and she's trying to find everything to deduct. So she's like, I'm a senior citizen, so I don't have to have a deadline and all this kind of something like there's. So I was all bunched up because of tax deadline like everybody else. And I can't do mine unless I do hers. And it was like just sort of stuck. And she just said, I don't care about it. We're going to do it again. But then it was done. And then she wants to go back and fine-tooth comb to find areas that she can kind of get that knocked down even further. And there's just nothing left to do. Anyways, there goes this. It was like doing the taxes all over again. What am I doing here? Oh, that's my alarm.
It's inside.
It's inside. No, it's not. It's outside. Oh gosh. Yeah, that's the other thing. The other thing is, I have a wonderful type of regiment because I'm driving around trying to get dip, which is like the tobacco thing, because they had run out of it for days. And as I'm driving around and they're going, no, it didn't deliver yet. And I'm on the road and my phone rings and it's in my pocket. I can't get to my pocket. I'm driving and the phone's in the pocket. So I couldn't even do the distracted driving episode. So I'm driving along and it picks up Bluetooth to the dashboard. It's so I get a phone call to go by the doctors who did find this thing where in the culture samples they took when I went over there, and they said, is this the yeast thing? But they did find something, so I had to go to I didn't even drive home. I just like take a right turn and go to the pharmacy. So in a sense, I got more of these medications. I'm going to take them now excuse me while I and they're weird. And the fact that that's very strange. Okay, done. If you take antibiotics and stuff and it says every 12 hours, be careful when you take the first one, because if you take it at 3 in the afternoon, then 12 hours is 3 in the morning, so it's 6. What the hell? Anyways, yeah, okay. So obviously stuff is crazy, except the birds. The birds are pretty cool. There's some stragglers. The weather's getting good, except it's getting more summery, rising up earlier. So it's a little off like that. And and Angela, that's what it is. And I don't know what it is. I think it's the zeitgeist of Mother's Day and the war going on.
Come here. There's 3.
Dorothy, come here. There's 3, and they want to get the heck out of Kansas. Wicked. Wow, it's the whole Wizard of Oz theme going on. Wicked, Dorothy. You're just missing Kansas. So yeah, the war. So the war in Iran is not supposed to be called a war because it makes it's called purgatory now. Thank you. And it'll make it illegal if it's a war. So it basically once they found out that, it became what? It turned into an excursion at first. I wrote it down. Where the heck is it? First it was an excursion.
Am I dead?
I don't know. Am I lost?
Satisfying.
I'm just lost. That's notes for that. That's notes for my speech. Oh, by the way, my speech went well, I think. No, it's all scattered. It was everything. It was fractured. Like broken Iran.
Satisfying.
I can't find my little thing. Went from like excursion, and then Trump called it MiniWar, like a mini-me. It's a MiniWar. It's like a bite size. It's not a war. It's a mini. So that had war in it, so he changed it again
What
to
year is it?
a skirmish. So now it's like a skirmish? What the heck? So, well, that's the naming of it, but a war is a war by any other name.
What do you mean?
What do I mean? I mean just that. There's no passages. The ships haven't gone through. I think there's 160 ships, oil tankers, 160 of those things stuck. And they move slow. If they opened it up, if they ceasefire for real.
Are you frightened?
Right now, it's not really a ceasefire. They ceasefire for real and ended it.
Here?
Boom, ended. Which he said it was, but it's not. I think it was called Operation Freedom. They went Operation Epic Fury to Operation Freedom and stuff that's not a war. It's all very confusing because they're trying to avoid not asking Congress and having it called illegal. It would be Trump's illegal war, which technically it is. But if they stop that immediately, it would take months and months just to get the ships moving through. And then it would take probably years for that whole thing, mechanism. The prices of gas are not going to go down for years.
Purgatory.
There's your bottom line. We're worse than purgatory. Thank you. Purgatory. And Marco Rubio, who's the Secretary of State, is going to meet the Pope and explain how war is justified. There is a doctrine called justified war. That would apply maybe to Israel after they got attacked by Hamas. It would, them going over there and kicking ass with Hamas is justified. Killing all the citizens to get there, maybe not. Yeah. So, but there is a concept. So Marco Rubio is going to be over there talking to the Pope. Didn't he go and meet Pope Francis and he died the next day, or was that J.D. Vance? So those guys, the Pope's like, ugh. It's the new Pope Leo. He's from Chicago, so probably he can speak English very well too. So he's, don't give me that BS. So that, whatever that. And there's weird stuff with the midterm elections because they're going to try like hell to fix it, and they're gerrymandering so badly that one of these people is a senator or something. I don't know who it is, but it's a politician level person in Virginia. This lady named Lucas. and she was very instrumental
Can you hear?
in helping them, because it's gerrymander one side, gerrymander the other side, political party on race, everything. It's gotten too far for sure. But Virginia gerrymandered for the Democrats to gain, and she was instrumental in that. So yesterday the FBI is that over with? Oh God. At her shop. So that Trump weaponized DOJ, sent the FBI over to investigate her stuff, and she's all whacked out from that. And I don't know. This is $200 billion. $200 billion thing. My notes are all scattered because I was doing.
Undoubtedly.
Okay now. Who's the host of the show? Ghost Tube Box? No, thanks for watching. I do appreciate when you do watch. I'm sorry, I'm trying to keep these so short and I'm failing. Here, Hawaii news. Now, military members lose Red Hill case. Yay! Yo, what's going on? There's Tread in the Hollywood. Yay! Sad. No, he's not sad. He's happy. Because this is our drinking water underneath the island. All of Oahu's drinking water in the aquifer that got tainted by this fuel, underground fuel tanks. The military went to the court. The court's like, nah, and they're like, we're prepared to go to the Supreme Court because they can get Trump approved. Can't just go to the Supreme Court? They'll vote for Trump. Middle East conflict, and that's basically what you're gonna have, where it's like Middle East, Persian Gulf, all that back in fact, and it's just if they want that uranium, and the U.S. is going yay, and the Iran's going no, you guys are fools, and actually, yeah, on one level, they're just actually incompetent. They shouldn't have done that. Even though you think Iran bad for 47 years, it's like no, it wasn't handled correctly. That's not. Anyway, sports. Yay! The UH volleyball guys they're coming back in. Honor roll in for UH. The Rainbow Warriors. They're wishing well to the send off. For the send off. Oh, they're going. Okay, they're here now. They're going. Sorry. And they're out to win the All-American stuff. And I haven't got this. There's some volleyball I got to see anyways. And then there's baseball season coming up in the EH area. There's a little league there going on there too. Okay. We gotta go back in the day. Yeah, we gotta relax. What's happening? Remember back in the day in 1985? Remember 1985? That was classic. You just gotta go and watch the clown in the little clown car. Is he flipping you off there? Little clown in the clown car. Hey look, mommy, it's Congress. They've come to the cruises in his mini car, flashes the shaka. They're at the Aloha Week Parade, 85. Look, I voted for him. Sorry, couldn't help. And cool cartoon. Wow. Iran and the peace deal table. No rush. Trump. Run, chases his hotel. It's Operation Different Fury. It's a skirmish. It's a freaking. It's a MiniWar. No rush. Just be a fool of yourself. Okay, and what do we have here?
Next year, Winning is the deal, and I lost. I was the other one.
I think we have to stick with this
Why
theme.
did you come?
Because of the theme?
In Iran would still come at high cost.
This is in regard Mark A. Thiesen's May 1st column.
Deceived.
Trump is 14 days away from decisive victory in Iran. Even if the war successfully ended in 2 weeks, any resulting agreement to control Iran's nuclear ambitions would have to look a lot like Barack Obama's nuclear deal, which Donald Trump withdrew from in 2019.
Can you repeat?
Which he withdrew from in 2019, calling it the worst deal ever. There would be this difference between Obama's and Trump's settlement. Obama negotiated his. Trump's would come at a cost of at least 13 or 14 American service members, an estimated 25 billion, and higher gas prices for all Americans, $6 per gallon in Honolulu and rising. Is this winning? Elton Fukumoto. Oh, thank you, Manoa. Thank you, Elton Fukumoto. Yeah, not only did it cost, that much that we're going to be paying at the pump, and those lives, of course, the cost of war. The cost of that war is like upward of like $200 billion so far. Holy crap! And he's asking for $1 billion for his ballroom and pay high guy prices. But the other thing about Obama's deal and Trump's gonna make a Trump deal. He got rid of the Obama deal because Obama did it. That's really the reason. Obama had them a moratorium on them enriching uranium or something to pass this. They had a moratorium on the nuclear part of it for 15 years. And on paper, which is a single piece of paper that they're tentatively thinking about signing, they're tentatively thinking with this one piece of paper to sign it that would sort of give an outline of maybe a deal they can make in the future at some point to agree to. So, once again, it's a concept of a plan. And it's on a piece of paper. Well, anyways, that thing, the Trump deal, would give Iran 10 years.
Forgiveness.
No, 10 years moratorium on the nuclear stuff. Obama had 15 years. Trump went, so it's like a worse deal. It's the worst deal ever. So Trump made the worst of the worst deal because that's just how it rolls. Anyways, have a good Thursday. Sorry for all this stuff came up. Oh gosh. Aloha. Have a good day. Have a nice day. It's aloha day.
I took my medicine, the big fine. Oh.